morning to all of you. Next unsolved problem number 1. Calculate the work done in blowing a soap bubble of diameter 0.6 centimeter against the surface tension force. Surface tension of soap solution is 2.5 into 10 to the power of minus 2 Newton per meter. First write down a given data. What they are given? Calculate the work done of blowing bubble, means we have to find out the work done. The diameter is given. Okay, diameter of bubble how much? 0.6 centimeter. Okay, this is nothing but 0.6 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. From that, radius of bubble, radius is nothing but half of the diameter. This is 0.6 divided by 2 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Okay, 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. Therefore radius is 0.6. Radius is half of the diameter. 0.6 divided by 2 is nothing but 0.3 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. Now this is the radius of the bubble. And surface tension of a solution. Surface tension S is equal to 2.5 into 10 to the power of minus 2 Newton per meter. Okay, then we have to find out the work done. Okay, the work done for a soap, for a bubble soap. Okay, work done for a bubble soap is nothing but surface energy. Okay, the work done is equal to the surface energy for a bubble soap. For a bubble soap, work done is equal to bubble having a two surfaces. Therefore that surface energy is nothing but surface tension into area. Okay, bubble having a two surface, therefore two surface into area of that bubble, that is 2s. Then what is the area of bubble? 4 pi r square. Then put down all that value 2. Then what is the s value? 2.5 into 10 to the power of minus 2 into 4. What is the pi value? 3.14. What is the r? Radius is 0.3 into 10 to the power of minus 2. 0.3 into 10 to the power of minus 2 whole square. Then this is nothing but 2 into 2 into 2.5 is 5 into 10 to the power of minus 2 into 4 into 3.14 into 0.3 square is 0.09 into 10 to the power of minus 2 square, 10 to the power of minus 4. Then this is equal to, then multiply 5 into 4 into 3.14 into 0.09, we get 5.652. 5.652 into 10 to the power of minus 2, 10 to the power of minus 4, it becomes 10 to the power of minus 6. Therefore work done of blowing bubble is 5.652 into 10 to the power of minus 6, and its SI unit is joule. The work done having SI unit is joule. Therefore work done for a blowing bubble is 5.652 into 10 to the power of minus 6 joule. Then next problem 2. How high does methyl alcohol rise in a glass tube of diameter 0.06 centimeter? Surface tension of methyl alcohol is 0.023 Newton per meter and density is 0.8 gram per cubic centimeter. Assume that angle of contact is 0. First write down given data. What they can say that how high does the methyl alcohol rise, means we have to find out the height or the rise in a capillary tube. H we have to find out. Okay, the diameter is given. Diameter of a bubble is given. Then diameter of bubble is how much? 0.06 centimeter. This is nothing but 0.06 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. From that what we have to find out? The radius of a glass tube. Okay, this is the diameter of a glass tube. Then radius of a glass tube is denoted as A. The radius of a glass tube is the half of the its diameter. Therefore this is A is equal to 0.06 divided by 2 into 10 to the power of minus 2, that is in meter. Therefore A is equal to 0.06 divided by 2 is nothing but 0.03 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. Now this is the radius of a capillary tube. Next, surface tension of methyl alcohol. Surface tension S is equal to 0.023 Newton per meter. Next, the density is given. Density rho is equal to 0.8 gram per cubic centimeter. Okay, gram per cubic centimeter is not a SI unit of density. SI unit of density is kg per meter cube. First we have to convert gram into kg and centimeter into meter. Then this is 0.8 into gram is converted into kilometer, that is 1 gram is equal to 10 to the power of minus 3 kilogram, divided by 1 centimeter is equal to how many meter, that is 10 to the power of minus 2 meter, but here centimeter cube, therefore 10 to the power of minus 3 cube, that is in meter cube. Okay, that is 0.8 into 10 to the power of minus 3 divided by 10 to the power of minus 2, it's a whole cube, that is kg per meter cube. Then this is nothing but 0.8 into 10 to the power of minus 3 divided by 10 to the power of minus 2 whole cube. 2 minus 2 into 3 is, that is 10 to the power of minus 6. When that 10 to the power of minus 6 goes to the numerator, it is become 10 to the power of plus 6, that is 0.8 into 10 to the power of minus 3 into 10 to the power of plus 6. Then 0.8 10 to the power of minus 3 10 to the power of 6 is 10 to the power of 3, that is kg per meter cube. This is the density. And the angle of contact, assume that angle of contact theta is 0 degree. Okay, theta is 0 degree. Okay, then this is about a capillary rise. Okay, therefore for a capillary tube, for a capillary tube purpose, what is our formula for a capillary rise? For a capillary rise, what is the formula? Rho GH is equal to for a capillary rise formula, rho GH is equal to 2s cos theta divided by A. 2s cos theta divided by A. Okay, we have to find out H. Therefore, H is equal to 2s cos theta divided by rho G into that A. We have to taking rho G in the cross multiplication. Then substitute all that value. 2 into what is the S? Surface tension value 0.023. Therefore 0.023 into cos 0. Okay, cos 0 divided by rho. Density is how much? That is 0.8 into 10 to the power of 3. 0.8 into 10 to the power of 3. 0.8 into 10 to the power of 3. Then what is the G value? 9.8. Then what is the A? Radius of a capillary tube is 0.03 into 10 to the power of minus 2. 0.03 into 10 to the power of 10 to the power of minus 2. 10 to the power of minus 2. Then this is nothing but 2 into 0.023 into cos 0. Cos 0 value is 1. Okay, cos 0 value is 1. Therefore 2 into 0.023 into cos 0 value is 1. We get 0.046 divided by 0.8 into 9.8 into 0.03. We get 0.235. Then 10 to the power of 3 into 10 to the power of minus 2, we get 10. Okay, then this is nothing but 0.046 divided by 0.235 into 10, we get 2.35. Then 0.046 divided by 2.35, we get 0.01957, which is approximately equal to 0.196, that is in meter. Okay, therefore we have to shift the decimal to the 2 place to the right. Then 1.96 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. 10 to the power of minus 2 meter is nothing but centimeter. Therefore H is equal to 1.96 centimeter. Therefore the rise in a capillary is 1.96 centimeter. Now next problem number 3. What should be the radius of a capillary tube if water has to rise to a height of 6 centimeter in it? Surface tension of water is 7.2 into 10 to the power of minus 2 Newton per meter. Okay, first write down given data. What we have to find out, what should be the radius of a capillary tube. Radius of a capillary tube means we have to find out A. If water has to rise to a height, h is how much? 6 centimeter. Okay, 6 centimeter. This is nothing but 6 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. h is 6 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. Surface tension of water, s is equal to 7.2 into 10 to the power of minus 2 Newton per meter. Okay, we have to find out A. Height is given, that is 6 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. Surface tension is 7.2 into 10 to the power of minus 2 Newton per meter. Okay, then what we have to find out? We have to find out A. Then for capillary rise, okay, we know the formula for capillary rise, that is rho gh is equal to 2s cos theta divided by A. Okay, here theta is 0. Okay, obviously they are not giving a theta, means the theta is 0, then it is become 2s by A. Then we have to find out A. Therefore, taking cross multiplication, A is equal to 2s divided by rho gh. Then rho is the density. Okay, what is the density of water? Density of water, rho is equal to 1000, that is 1000 means 10 to the power of 3 kg per meter cube. This is not given, but this is the fixed value. The density of water rho is 10 to the power of 3 kg per meter cube. Okay, therefore A is equal to 2 into, what is the S value? 7.2 into 10 to the power of minus 2 divided by density rho value is 10 to the power of 3, G value is 9.8 into H value is 6 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Okay, this 10 to the power of minus 2, this 10 to the power of minus 2 cancel. Then 2 into 7.2, 2 into 7.2 is 14.4 divided by 9.8 into 6, 9.8 into 6, how much? 9.8 into 6, we get 58.8 into that 10 to the power of 3. When the 10 to the power of 3 goes to the numerator, it is become 10 to the power of minus 3. Then 14.4 divided by 58.8, we get 0.245. That 10 to the power of 3 goes to the numerator, it is become 10 to the power of minus 3, 10 to the power of minus 3. Now this is the radius of a capillary tube. Then 10 to the power of minus 3 is nothing but millimeter. Therefore A is equal to 0.245 millimeter. Now this is the radius of a capillary tube. Now next problem, problem number 4. Find the depression of the meniscus in the capillary tube of diameter 0.4 millimeter dipped in a beaker containing mercury. Density of mercury is 13.6 into 10 to the power of 3 kg per meter cube, and surface tension of mercury is 0.49 Newton per meter, and angle of contact is 135. Okay, what they can say, that find the depression of the meniscus. Depression means decrease in the meniscus. Okay, whatever that height of a capillary, the height of a capillary will be decreases. How much the height of a capillary will be decreased? We have to find out that. Means we have to find out the h. Okay, the diameter of a capillary tube. Diameter of a capillary tube is given, that is how much? 0.4 millimeter. Okay, this is nothing but 0.4 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meter. The diameter is given, from that radius is nothing but half of the diameter. Okay, radius of a capillary tube A is equal to half of the diameter, that is 0.4 divided by 2 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meter. Okay, 0.4 divided by 2 is nothing but 0.2 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meter. Okay, now this is the radius of a capillary tube. Next, density of a mercury. Density of a mercury, rho is given. Rho is how much? That is 13.6 into 10 to the power of 3 kg per meter cube. Next, surface tension of mercury, S is equal to 0.49 Newton per meter. Then angle of contact, theta is 135 degree Celsius. Okay, we have to find out the H. Okay, for capillary rise, for capillary rise. Okay, for capillary rise, what is the formula of capillary rise? Rho GH is equal to 2S cos theta divided by A. Then we have to find out H. Therefore, H is equal to 2S cos theta divided by A into rho G. A into rho G. Put down all that value and find out the value of H. 2, you know, S is 0.49, cos theta, theta is 135 degrees Celsius. A is how much? 0.2 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Rho, density of mercury, is 13.6 into 10 to the power of 3. G is 9.8. Okay, then substituting all that value, we get H is equal to 2 into S is 0.49 into cos 135 degree divided by A into rho GH. A is 0.2 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Rho value, okay, what is the rho density? Rho value 13.6 into 10 to the power of 3. 13.6 into 10 to the power of 3. Rho. Next, G is 9.8. Okay, then 2 into 0.49 is 0.98 into cos 135. Cos 135 is minus 0.7071 divided by 0.2 into 13.6 into 9.8. We get 26.656. 10 to the power of minus 3, 10 to the power of plus 3 cancel. Then 0.9 into minus 0.7071, we get minus 0.693 divided by 26.656. Then from that we get 0.0259 meter. Okay, then we have to shift that decimal towards the 2 place to the right, then that is 2.59. The decimal is shifted to the 2 place of right, 2 place towards the right, then 2.59 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. Okay, then this is approximately 2.6 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. Okay, therefore height H is 2.6, 10 to the power of minus 2 meter is nothing but centimeter. Therefore, the height of a capillary rise is 2.6 centimeter.